What's up, card fighters? Raptor11 here.
And I'm Maxon, and we are back with the European qualifiers for Weiss Schwarz in the UK 2016.
You got it right this time.
Current year.
So, on the left we have Laura Brown. She's playing Madoka. This is a HomuraKyoko build. And then on the left we have Simon Nick, who is playing Sword Art Online. Good old Sao. I think this is a LeafaYuki build, so very green. Pretty much.
So this is a relatively
green.
newish build.
Yeah. I think most Sao is
playing
Yuki at this point now. I think the Yuki level 1.
Yeah, it's such a strong level 1.
Ridiculously good, and you'll be crazy not to play it.
It's a really, really good card. I mean, it compresses your deck at level 1 for no reason.
Just search. Well, it's getting the searches out. Very helpful.
So and Sao is like a lot of utility already.
Yeah. So you know what you're gonna get. It's in your hand. You set up for the next turns.
So I can't see what Madoka's dropping here. The camera's biased on Madoka, it seems.
Trying to adjust the camera to make it look.
Now it's unbiased. So is this a Kyoko build? Homura build?
HomuraKyoko. So it's.
Oh no, there's a Madoka. Oh, so it's the green Madoka with Homura, with Kyoko as tech, is it, or something?
Yes. So it goes green level 1, and
then the red level 2. Okay.
Red level 2, but it still plays the red level 1 Suiciders because that's a very strong card, and you would want to go into that. And also has red level 2 events that salvages, and of course the amazing Homura that clock kicks and does everything.
Draw 2. This, yeah, okay.
I was thinking that was a pass then.
Yeah.
Just by the hand gestures.
I was going to be very confused. Like, if you have nothing in hand to play, then I guess. So Madoka passed on the first turn, didn't they?
Mm-hmm.
That was interesting. That's like a very Japanese kind of play, apparently. Like they'll pass on turn 1.
Really interesting. Choosing not to generate some stock.
Well, that's what I've heard anyway. So relatively uneventful so far. This looks like a very mono green build.
It is pretty much.
Okay. So it won't have the utility of all of Sao.
No.
Okay, but it still have the utility that the new extra booster has brought to it. I say new. It's like. What, 3-4 months old, yeah. Newest. Fun for 1. 1 for 2. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, is that level? Yeah, I'm on to level 1.
You say it doesn't have all the utility, but level 0 Sao has a lot of good cards that it can obviously just splash in and be fine. So.
I'm not saying it doesn't. I'm just saying not as much as. Yeah. Like all the yellow stuff. Like the yellow stuff has so much I can do. Because you have to remember, like, for a long time, Sao was like the meta game for Weiss.
Before Weiss, before Weiss even started, it was Sao meta.
Well, it was called Sword Art Online the game.
It was. I remember those days, those dark days. Set 1 Madoka couldn't handle it. This is the search Homura. Annoyingly has to rest 2 and pay 1.
Interesting.
That's because that Homura has 2,500 attack, so for some reason they thought, yeah, let's just give her loads of attack as well. And that's the only really decent brainstorm Madoka has.
It's
side
really
play.
unfortunate they had to rest the level 1.
Yeah, because ideally you'd want to attack over all these level 0s and get some advantage that way. And also use the combo at that point.
It does not seem
generate
that the combo. Whoa! Summon the Glur.
Wolf, summon Glare. I think that's another.
Maguka is that?
I'm trying to work it out, Max. I can't. I think that's. Oh, sorry. I think that's a Homura.
I think that's a Maguka, judging by
Level
the
1
ribbons and
Homura.
the hair.
No, that's to fool you. She's wearing the red ribbon.
That's a Maguka. No, that's something we don't tend to see.
Another Homura with the red ribbon.
We don't tend to see that in many builds, actually. The promo for last year's qualifiers.
It's honestly all right. Gain some attack. I think it is. If I think it is that one. The red.
So he's got the combo. So he's going to gain lots of stock.
She,
Sorry.
Laura. This is
As Laura's playing Maguka. I get. Oh, okay. Ooh, was that another gold bar? So verse. Oof. The bling going in. I thought. Am I confused, or is it like? Oh, is that a different climax combo, isn't it?
It's a different climax combo. So the interesting thing is, that little red Kyubi.
The Cube.
It's pretty interesting. It stops the middle zone from being reversed.
That's interesting.
It is quite unique.
Is that in general, or just by auto effects?
in general?
Oh.
Can't be reversed in battle, I think it is.
That's interesting.
Or it gives them clock on court, something like that.
Or it gives it a completely different effect.
It makes them still stay there, is what I'm trying to say. I think it can't be reversed. We'll soon find out, Max, when
You and
there's an
Madoka,
attack.
Come on.
I can't remember all the cards.
Yes, you can.
It's over 200, Max.
Can you name all 720 Pokemon?
If you gave me a picture, I possibly could, you know. I possibly could.
Well, there's a picture of 1 of 200. Ooh,
I can't remember the 1 or 200 Madoka cards because I've got the 700 and odd Pokemon I have to remember,
Oh,
Max. That's why.
Less of this banter and more about this Sal getting this climax combo off.
Pushing the that was really interesting. It actually pushed the Cubase to the back, so it can't have its effect now. So we'll never know what happens.
Oh, is that the clock reverser?
Yes.
That's really good. I'll just search my deck for 2 cards. Fine, yeah.
Really good. No harm, no foul.
So now I assume you get level 2. It depends what the build is, really.
Yeah. Well, it's got Leafas. I think that's a
0/0 Leafa.
Yeah. So you'd want to have the big Leafas that can be busted out early. Those Leafas.
They're still not really played that often.
This does have it though. This definitely does have it. Paying that out immediately.
So he triggered the gold bar, and the top deck of the deck was a gold bar. The blind stock, sorry, was a gold bar as well.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate. So goes the Shin on, so that gives 1k to the center, and there it is. That's the early drop Leafa.
That gives amazing power boosts.
I really don't like that card. I mean, that's a fantastic card.
that
I
card
don't
is
think this
totally
draws it at all.
fair in the early games of the meta. That was not, just ran into, just thrown into any Sal build randomly, even though it had hardly any green, just for shits and giggles. No, it was just, a really fair card.
So, depending on Sal's hand, if you can keep this board next turn, you can search for even more cards. He does have one in hand, so
one of the Yukis, yeah. So
yeah. So if this board somehow survives,
search for 6.
Yeah, that's how you win this game, I think.
Yeah.
They're all 4/5, are they? Is that the global Leafa? I'm not sure. Let me just double check that quickly.
You were right, Max. That other card was a Madoka.
Pardon? What?
The cards that you were concerned
the
about.
The extremely
before.
hollow card that we couldn't.
Yes.
Our eyes could not comprehend.
I think it was also holofoil as well. That's why it was so blingy that it was destroying our retinas.
Oh, okay. Leafa.
Let's have a look. What happens?
Yeah, it's the global 500.
Is that going to happen soon?
What's going to happen soon?
Level 2. Are we gonna?
Not from.
No, there's no damage.
No.
So level 2 game's not going to happen.
Unless Sao goes right from 1 to 2. Which could happen. It's happened once. I'm sure it'll happen again.
Oh no, she needs to get rid of those Yukis otherwise.
Yes, those Yukis are.
Simon's just going to get so much advantage that he's literally just going to outpace Madoka's. Putting that Cube down again.
Cube, wow.
So hopefully this time we'll know what the effect of Cube is.
Or maybe not. Oh, another glitter card. I don't sure if that's Madoka. I think that's another Hummer. I think.
Yes, I agree with you.
This power of this glare is too strong. How can you defend yourself against a card you cannot even comprehend? Oof. So getting rid of these Yukis pretty efficiently. And then the last one, another Cube. Whatever the Cube does, obviously it's something she wants on the board all the time. Madoka.
Simon's just counting how many cards he's got left in his deck. Probably hoping for a nice deck refresh. Oh no, it's the Leafa drop, obviously.
Nah.
That totally fair card, Leafa.
Okay, so the QB is when it's on the front row, it gives all the characters. It gives your other magic characters encore, clock encore.
Knew it was something close to that.
But it has to be on the front row for it to work.
Yeah. Does it not have any assist or anything? No, is it just that?
That is just it. So the question is, sad thing is Sal's only going to level 2 with 2 stock. Because now he could have, if he had more stock, he could have easily gotten into that Leafa.
Yeah.
Oh, how many climaxes are left in his deck? Did he count them?
I think he did.
And
I think it's literally just that one card is the climax.
There's 2 left in deck. This is not the game plan Sal wants to be following at this point in time.
No.
So I think Sal expected to stay on 1, build up some stock.
Yeah.
This has not happened at all. This is suddenly turned really awkward for Sal.
Yeah. A1 for...
It's just level assist, I believe.
Is it? Okay.
So 5, 10, 15, 20. So she's 25. She's 6'5". Interesting. Oh, okay. It gives this hand to what? K. So he does have the climax, so he can. Oh,
Not
I thought he
split
had-
it.
Okay, interesting.
See, there was a climax.
Yeah. That's awkward.
So Madoka going to level...
2, is that?
Yes, I think so.
Okay. Very unfortunate for Sao. Was that aside for nothing? Okay. So is that refresh? I thought he had one in his hand, so I think that's refresh for 6, isn't it?
Quite possibly.
Unless I missed him discarding one from his hand.
No, I think you're right.
Burn, yeah. And then side for nothing.
Just trying to get some stock, it seems.
Yeah, well, you got Madoka 52. So that's something.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering now if Madoka's the free refresh.
It'd be really good if I had the free refresh. And maybe...
It is green. It is green. I think we can find out now if it's in
well,
this card. Oh,
she
that
can
wasn't
use,
them,
she
was it?
does have the red event as well. I can search it.
ah, okay.
Possibly. Oh no, she's actually got the free refresh in her hand. I can see it now.
Oh, is that the second one in? Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
that's it.
Draw 2, the one in deck. That's pretty optimal.
And also really good to search out your big... There they are.
There's salvage too as well.
The big heifers that will destroy the whole field and more.
Armor Destroyer of Worlds.
Quite literally. I love that card. It's so good.
I hate that card. It's so good. I don't have a clock kicker. Forever salty. So I assume, yeah, simple as pre-refresh.
Yes, indeed it is.
And all the... Doesn't she give everyone else 2k as well?
She gives everything else 2k on the field. Not entirely necessary against the board of zeros or near zeros, but, you know, every little helps.
But it's still nicer than nothing.
It is. The language on this card is a bit weird because it's in between. The effect is sandwiched in between like two phrases.
Oh.
That would sound like it would only give the effect if there was another like Madoka specific card in there. But actually, it's not. It gives everything 2k.
Yeah. I'll have to believe you on that because I'll have to read it again. Oh no, everything's huge. Everything is really, really big. What's the issue we're resolving?
I have no idea. It's been a long time since I've seen this game, Maxon. Probably just discussing powers.
No, okay. Oof.
All these cancels. That stuck though.
2-4. Yes.
And now with Sal, you know, having all those pluses mid-game. He's lost quite a few cards quite recently in the last few turns, so...
I didn't have generate enough stock early game to really push it, which is sad, but it happens.
Just can't even drop Leafa early at the moment.
No.
Either.
Having Leafa, like the early drop Leafa build, is really necessary to like build up your stock, just so you can brainstorm stuff away.
Yeah. They're just discussing the powers on the field currently.
Okay.
Everything's as printed pretty much, except for the promo Homura, which I think is at 6.5.
I'm guessing the guy just doesn't have anything in hand he can put down. I don't know if that's really what you want to call putting something down, but you can get some stock, I guess.
Yeah. I might just have to swing in as much as possible and hope.
I think that is the play. Whether or not he crashes in or side.
There we go. There's the
I think he's going in.
climax. Get some damage in.
I don't know. I was going to say, because
cancel.
she's just refreshed, so I'm not sure how bad this is, how good this is going to be. I was going to get to... Oh, he's going to it's Marco, right, I understand. So, crashing for 2... 3... This 6? No, okay.
No. Very awkward. Taking very little damage.
Yeah, well, yeah, you've just
Whilst-
refreshed. Number 2, and not... Wow.
Cell player not very happy with that situation.
I can't imagine many players who'd be happy with that situation, honestly. Like, what do you... If giving your opponent a free turn is not good at all, ever, in this game.
Exactly.
And she's still on 2-1.
Yeah.
That's amazingly fine.
And she's got Homura as well, so she'll just use that to just burn a stock, but, burn 4 cards as well. Very important just to deck thin at this point, because a lot of climaxes have been hit, so...
I'd be interested. I think the play now is just to push the QB up and just see if you can swing over the marker. I don't think you can at the moment.
I think that marker's quite, that card with the marker's quite big at the moment.
Oh, yeah. So it's going to be interesting to see what... I don't think she can get over it.
She may push it up, and there's a level assist. Well, it's not level assist. It just gives assist 1,500. I don't know if she has that in hand.
Yeah, push the QB up. Another Homura.
Guess the
That's
search
search,
as well.
right? Yeah. So what would you get now? Level assist or just the Homura?
Yeah, just the other Hummer. Just have them all. So now all 3 are in hand.
That's scary.
So we'll know that at any point.
But she should be going into her
Bomb's
next
gonna
turn with 6 stock at least.
Exactly.
So even if it pushes her all the way to 3, it's like... So that's for 2. 1, 2 sticks. So that's now going to 3.
Yes.
So she's almost a level ahead. That's a really good place to be.
Definitely in this game.
But she is 4 climaxes down. 2 cancels. And then 4...
Go. going in for 2 at the moment.
And crash for 2. 2. And that sticks.
So Sal's plays only got like 5 life to work with now.
It depends what his level
I
3s
think
are.
5 climaxes in deck at the moment. Not
Something
many
like
cards at all.
No. I think he's trying to.
So this is, I think, a changer, maybe?
No, it's search for a Avatar net character.
Oh, okay, that's pretty good.
That's why is that level 3? Let me just check. That's not a level 3. I'm used to
I've not seen this card. Rarely seen.
I'm trying to find it now. Yeah, I'm trying to find it. Like, really, that might be a set 1 card.
No, it has to be an extra booster.
Is that Leaf attacking together? No.
Attacking together, I think so. There's 2 people.
No,
on
it's
that.
it's not. No, I thought it'd be. I can't find. I'm trying to like really quickly see what this card is.
Laura cancelling again. So let's see if she stays on 2. No, she gets another climax and stays on 2. So I don't know if she has much of a level 1 to play, but there is a yellow in her hand, which is pay 1, ditch 1, search. So she could possibly do that search for the level assist, push all the Homuras in, not really care too much, just go in swinging just for more damage. So she's clocking. Was that switch? Yeah, that's a shift that was for the assist Homura. So this way, when the Homura, when she levels up, she'll be able to morph that, change that Homura, the assist Homura, into the Homura that will be going into her damage.
Ah, okay.
So that was a good play. Really good play. Not hitting anything. With that.
Gone through a lot of climaxes now.
Just a little bit of board reconfiguration, just thinking to get over this. I think it's a 0.
Okay, found what the level 3 is.
So I'm assuming it heals 1.
Heals 1. If you attack, you pay. It's the same as the Yuna. The pay 1, search 2 characters that Avatar net and put them into your hand with the climax combo.
Oh, okay.
Which is okay. I think it's pretty redundant though when you've already got the level 1, but
I think it's quite redundant when you've got a whole deck that searches in Sal. I think
generally the finisher is the.
You could have better finishers at that point.
Especially when usually it's the Shinon.
Yeah.
But that is Sao on 3-4. Is that for 2? 1? Oh, no, just 1, and then for 1 is that?
For another 1. That's cancel.
Sao on 3-5, and Madoka on 2-4.
Sal collecting quite a number of soul there, not soul, tokens.
Markers.
Markers, that's the word I'm looking for. Thank you, Max.
I'm just looking now. I'm sure, like, Sao player really needs to dig his way through this, but it's really awkward.
He really wants a free refresh because putting yourself on 1 against clock kickers is not going to be really nice at all.
No, that's is that yeah, Leafa heals, wasn't she?
No, that's
the wrong Leafa. Yeah,
that's the early drop Leafa.
That's big Leafa.
Yeah. Which he might consider using just to beef everyone up, because that boost lasts on the opponent's turn, meaning that
well, everything's gains 1/5 anyway.
Laura might not be able to get over it to actually use the clock kick.
I don't know. Doesn't Homura gain like a load of power?
Yes, but it might be enough for Leafa.
That Leafa will only be on 15.
He is doing it.
He's paying 2. Is he searching with the level 1?
Or maybe he is. Yes, he's finding
the backup. Yeah, that's okay. Necessary. Yeah, to stop the clock kickers. Hopefully, maybe, possibly.
And some more soul
going in.
So hopefully, Simon's thinking maybe this could be it.
But possible cancel on the refresh though.
Yes.
Risky. I mean, if the soul goes in, then.
But if it pays off.
Yeah, I mean.
It'd be amazing for Simon.
Oh, this is so that's for 2, 3. It's for 4, isn't it? It's for 4, 3. It should be for 4.
I think it's level 2. This thing.
That should be for. Oh right, okay. 1, 2, 4, 2, 3. Yeah, cancel. So. 4, 1, 2, 3. Oh wow!
It's time to make many clock kickers, Max. An end.
Everything's like really, really big.
They are, but you could be bigger.
Oh, is that just the whiff into the climax combo I just saw?
I think she's been holding it for a long time. It doesn't really matter because she can draw into it here as well.
Oh, of course, they draw 2, don't they? Because it's the standard.
There you go. Drew into it. Had 1 spare as well, so she discards that.
How many cards left in deck? Because this would be like a really good time to just like have a free refresh and just give them 2k. It's like, here's my 16k clock kickers. I think you just throw someone down and just go in.
Yeah, that's all you need to do.
I think she's trying to see if she can get this Leafa. There we go. That looks big.
She's a big scale, and she's doing 3.
And the clock kick. And the guy's not refreshed yet. Hey, it's got the backup.
So that back boosts onto 2 parties, that does. But it's obviously going to take this damage, and there's only got 1 left now, so...
Yeah. Oh,
bam.
That's way through anyway. No, fair enough then. Oh, well, there you go.
Surprising at the end, isn't it?
No, I assumed the Homer would be big enough because I was
yeah.
looking at numbers. I was like, must have missed something. So that's it. So we will see you next time in round 5.
If you're still here, maybe you should check out our podcast, 3 Times Faster, where we talk about movies, video games, and random stuff that affects us on a daily basis. Or do whatever you want, walk into the street. I'm not your mother. Do what you want. But in all seriousness, in the description below, there'll be a link to our podcast 3 Times Faster. Hope to see you there. Ciao.